Hello, my wonderful subs. I've been keeping up with Natasha on and off for the past few weeks and months, and I've done about 3 or 4 videos on Natasha over the last few months. And from what I've learned of her, she's a fascinating character, and I know that this is a testy area, but she does have a way with people. She does have a way of drawing an audience, keeping an audience. She can start a new channel and get the amount of subscribers that she needs, within a few weeks. Very few people can do that. There is something about her that draws people. So, and I actually think the fact that she's unconventional in the looks department is actually a big help, a big draw to her. And it's almost like the Oprah Winfrey effect. I think it actually works very well for her. The fact that she's unconventional, the fact that she's outspoken, the fact that she's engaging, and she is pure Krama. That's what she is. She's pure Krama. And I've tried to be very, very fair to Natasha. In all the videos that I've made about her, I've tried my very best to be balanced, objective, and fair in the way that I speak about her. Now, with this latest thing with the stalk photographs, I completely agree with the narrative that it was definitely not the right thing to do. And it seems to me that she will just do anything for a buck. She'll do anything to get her hands on some cash. She'll do anything. And I have no doubt that she loves her family and she's trying to support her family, and this is the way she chooses to do it. But I think this time she definitely did not make the right choice. Now, before a lot of her channels went down, she had a channel that had 28,000 subscribers, and she was doing very well with that channel. She honed in on a very popular case that we all know about, and she was the Lana of that time. And I think that she's trying to recoup the deficit. Every time that she's gone down, she started a new channel, and she's able to recoup her subscribers back very, very fast. And like I said, it's all down to her and her personality. She draws people in. And I have to say, regardless of the noise that's going on these streets right now with regard to the photographs, this is actually possibly going to help her. Now, it's not going to help her necessarily if she's taken down once again, because that's very possible. But it is going to help create even more of a buzz around her, because this is what this type of thing does. People are going to her channel and they're wanting to see what she has to say. They're wanting to see what she's doing. People are giving her free advertisement. And like I said in a past podcast, that it's not just the people that like you that watch you and listen to you. It's the people that don't like you that actually are one of your biggest audiences. Your biggest audience, or at least a 25% to 50% of your audience, are going to be of people that don't like you. MRB is watching Natasha Cooper very, very closely. And we all know how MRB feels about Natasha Cooper. And Natasha Cooper is watching MRB. I know that Zav Girl got some heat for this as well. I do not know much about the Letitia Stark case. I know very little about it. I do know the basics, and I know the basics of what happened. So, I'm not completely in the dark about it, but I've never covered it on my channel. I just never did. But, I think Natasha really wants to build her Krama fan base back up to what it was, back up to the 28,000 and counting. And she will do anything to do that. And, she really, really wants, to feel like she's giving people exclusive access, exclusive information, that she wants people to be able to pay for and come to her for. You know, she really, really fancies herself as a really, you know, big time, you know, news channel when it comes to these cases. And I think that's why she put those pictures out. She did it for the value. You know, she did it for the value. She did it for the buck. And like I said, she will do anything for that. Now, she did mention when she spoke up about this, you know, the reaction that she'd gotten. She did talk about these pictures being shown during the trial. And I have to say, I very much disagree with her on that point. Those photographs were shown in the trial as exhibits, as evidence. And it's certainly not the same as what she was doing. Those photographs were for the jury. And that is a completely different context, a completely different atmosphere, a completely different environment, and a completely different take. They were done specifically for the case. Her showing them is a completely different matter. So, you know, she can make all the excuses that she wants, but, you know, those photographs being shown during the trial is very different to what she was doing. So I thought that it had settled down between her and MRB. That's what I was told a few weeks ago or a few months ago when I made a video. And I was told I was out of touch, that the MRB thing had quieted down. Well, the MRB thing has reignited. And, you know, Natasha Cooper has a lot to say about MRB's husband. And MRB is doing a lot of content on Natasha, you know, discussing this situation. So it's just drama all around. And, you know, it just follows her everywhere. And like I said, it's just going to create a buzz around Natasha. People are going to want to tune in, see what she's got to say, see what she's doing. And it's a really hot topic right now. A very, very hot topic.